Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nabila hardiyanti from the Department of Communication Study. COVID-19 is a virus that first appeared in Wuhan, China. This virus is spreading rapidly all over the world. If infected with COVID, it can be dangerous to health because this virus attacks the respiratory area in the body immune system. This virus can cause the sufferer to die. COVID-19 also has a negative impact on life, such as working at home, online school, and close tourist attraction. On March 2nd, 2020, COVID entered Indonesia until now. To deal with COVID in Indonesia, the government recommends staying at home and washing hands to avoid COVID. And not only that, the government requires the public to vaccinate. Vaccination is carried out so that the immune system becomes strong, so that it can avoid COVID-19. The immune system is very important in dealing with this COVID-19 condition because if the body immunity is weak, it could be exposed to COVID. The number of Indonesians who have received 2 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine has now reached 57,409,303. With the recommendation for a vaccine, Indonesia has seen a decrease in the number of COVID-19 increases. The use of vaccine can be said to be very effective for the community. Slowly, tourist attractions have started to open and some schools have started to return to the way they used to be, which is done offline. New normal implemented in Indonesia to make conditions better and so that COVID is reduced. The implementation of the new normal during a pandemic is to take the workplace of work. But restrictions are not always carried out because the wheels of the economy must continue to run. For this reason, it is necessary to implement the new normal mitigation efforts and workplace readiness as optimally as possible so that they can adapt to the new normal. With the new normal, new habits are also formed. There are new habits such as diligently washing hands, getting used to being at home, and wear a mask when leaving house. These habits are positive things during a pandemic. However, many of the new habits can feel boring because they have to be at home all the time. This can be a bad experience for me and good experience for me because the bad experience is that I was exposed to COVID and the good experience was that I felt how I was exposed to COVID and become my story when COVID was gone. My experience during the COVID pandemic that I was exposed to COVID at the beginning of 2021. Luckily, I only experienced mild symptoms such as body ache, cold, runny nose, and what surprised me was that I really couldn't smell anything. As long as I'm infected, I'm in my room for weeks and I'm also doing my schoolworks. When I got COVID, it happened for 2 weeks and I am very grateful to be able to recover and return to health as it is now. The problem faced during the pandemic is that the economy in Indonesia is declining and some workers have been laid off from their jobs. Not only that, the arrival of COVID in Indonesia caused problems such as the increasing number of deaths due to COVID and saddened the family left behind. In addition, in the face of COVID, the lack of equipment and hospital nurse has made some residents affected by COVID others out of control, and the lack of public awareness in dealing with the COVID pandemic situation. Life after the pandemic may still apply some regulation to comply with health protocols and be aware of COVID, so as not to return to a time where many are affected by COVID. Life after the pandemic is getting better, and slowly all problems are taken care of, and some schools have learned offline, and tourist attractions have been started to open. And what makes me quite happy is that all conditions are back to normal as before there was COVID in Indonesia. How to continue our life? We can continue to live as usual. With the longer the situation has begun to improve, then we can also continue to live well and full of good hopes for our life later. By continuing to live from the pandemic, giving many lessons in our own life, such as to maintain cleanliness and maintain a healthy body. Because maintaining cleanliness and healthy of the body is very important, especially in the uncertain weather situation and the remaining COVID. Thank you, Miss. Sorry if there are still wrong words or their pronunciation is not perfect.